Good evening, Yarnies, dirty hookers, and fiber fiends. I almost forgot my intro. How is everybody doing? It's October. It's spooky season. Hopefully, yeah, silly. Hey there, get off my yarn, and hey there, Sue. How are you? Um, Totally went blank again. It's Twitchitis. Us streamers, you click that start streaming button and you forget how to speak. Sleepy, I doze off watching Mythbusters. Oh, I used to watch Mythbusters all the time. Alrighty, so this month, Mondays and Tuesdays, we're doing Halloween spooky themed patterns. I think they're mostly snow. No, okay, they're either squares or appliques. Actually, no, there's some other things involved too. But anyway, this first week is spiders. Again, it's only Mondays and Tuesdays. Because our weekends we do blankets, either Project Linus or Temperature Blanket. Mondays and Tuesdays we're doing our Halloween. And then Thursdays, Granny Karen does the Throwback Thursday. Alrighty. Yes, spiders. So, the first one we're going to do, it is a pattern by Yarnutopia. They have a blog, and they also have a YouTube channel. I've done a few of their other squares. They do a lot of granny squares. A lot of their squares. I've done a few of their squares previously. I did some in June when we did the garden theme, and I think we might have did some back in the spring, maybe. Not certain. This is called the Web We Weave Square. It's relatively easy. It looks complex and complicated, but it's, like I said, relatively easy. We'll go through it. That music just made me want to dance a little. I'm weird. I know, I'm weird. That just totally sidetracked me. Thank you, music. My sample is black with white. On stream, I'm going to do a tan with white just so you can see it. Would you normally do this with black yarn as the base, but it isn't going to show up with the lighting. Hey, that spy guy lurking just got done with work, but must find noms. Have a great stream. Yay! Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your noms. Everybody, check out that spy guy if you're into diamond painting and cross stitch and an occasional bit of silliness. So definitely check out that spy guy. You're more than welcome. Alrighty, so we're going to get right into it tonight. We are going to do the Web We Weave square. I'm loving this. I can see a Halloween cute spooky themed blanket done with a bunch of these and some other squares. I had some orange and some green and some purple, and gets that spooky vibe. I need to turn my music down a little bit. You all could probably still hear it, but let me know if the music's too loud, and I will adjust the levels. Yes, hey there, Fairy Dust. Yes, you can add some applique spiders, some little ones. That kind of, well, it's not applique. That brings us into tomorrow's. I don't have the sample made yet. Tomorrow we're doing a spider. It's called, what is the one we're doing tomorrow? The Garden Heart Spider Granny Square. Actually, I will show you a picture. Whoa, I don't want to play the thing. Oh, no, don't play. I don't want to play that. Hold on. I can't function. That's not the one we want to see. This is not my first time streaming. To go along with this, tomorrow's will also be spider themed, but it will actually be a spider with a web. And, oh, come on. I gotta move the thing so the thing doesn't go in the thing and the thing. That is the one we're gonna do tomorrow. This actually is not applique. It's stitched into it, and then, well, technically the legs are applique. So we're gonna do this one. That one is really, really fun. I still have to make my sample. So we will do a spider thing. Well, we'll lurk today, but yay, excitement. I got new meds, so hopefully better quality of life from now on. Yay for new meds. Hope things are going okay for you, Sue. And hey there, Sophie. How are you? And I didn't actually ask how you were, Fairy Dust. I said hi, but I didn't ask how you were. So, I used worsted weight yarn in my standby 5.5mm hook. It's just what I grab. And with that, mine is about 7.5 inches square. You can make this bigger, you can make this smaller. This is an adjustable one, so you can vary this depending on your the size that you need. It's really easy to customize. You don't have to be a designer to change the size of this. What we're going to start with is the background, the black here. We're going to do it in this tan. It's this variegated tan. It's actually the same yarn that I made my sample of the braided pumpkin with. I'm okay. It has felt like a Monday, just struggled to feel motivated. You know, I understand. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I slept in this morning, and I woke up and had a horrible headache, and I'm still dealing with that. So we're going to push through. Alright, we're going to get right into this. Hey, Frog and Turtle Gaming, how are you? Everybody check out Frog and Turtle Gaming. If you are into any type of multiple... Oh, you've been better, may have broken your toe. No, don't break your toe. You've had a habit of breaking bones. You need to stop doing that. If you're into... Right now, I think you're playing Starfield. I think that's one of your latest games. You've played Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, one of the Fallout. I don't remember which Fallout it is. You've played... I know you've played in the past World of Warcraft, No Man's Sky. See, I'm remembering these games. I don't know how to play any of these, but I'm remembering them. I think that's the ones I remember. You might have played some other ones. But yeah, definitely check out Frog and Turtle Gaming. Frog and Turtle Gaming is the one who encouraged me to start streaming. So they are the reason that I'm on Twitch. What we need to do, if you want, check out their channel and follow them. We're trying to get Frog and Turtle to be affiliate. We need more people to follow Frog and Turtle Gaming. So definitely check him out. Sophie says it's really cool. Didn't sleep much either. So I was up at 5 a.m. crocheting my big pumpkin with peace and quiet. That is like the best time to crochet, is peace and quiet. So addicted to Starfield. Yeah, I've only ever watched Frog and Turtle Gaming play it. I comment. Again, I don't know how to play all these video games. I'm in there for moral support and for some humor. If you happen to be in their channel, they usually stream in the early to mid-afternoon. I think you stream about 4 p.m. Eastern. 4 to 6 usually. If you happen to see me in there, and if you see me making comments that are kind of snarky, it's because I've known Frog and Turtle Gaming for a long time, and it's all in good fun. It might sound mean-spirited, but I'm really not. It's really not. So I always give them a hard time because that's what friends do. So yeah, definitely check out their channel. I know they were playing the other week. They were playing Starfield, and they were going into this one area. and they went into this room, and they were interacting with this NPC character, and it was hilarious. I guess the way they designed the character, she looked like she was on some drugs. Her eyes were like, and I ended up clipping it. Yeah, it was hilarious. I don't know if there's a way that I can. I don't really know all the. Don't know how to do the whole sharing a clip thing. There is a way. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I just want to share this with everybody. Because I clipped it on my... Well, actually, no, I didn't. I ended up... No, I can't share it. Anyway. Because I ended up having to do something different and... Yeah, anyway, yeah. But it was funny. It was hilarious. Sophie says, I'm waiting to get a few farming to continue streaming. I need to set up some things. I need to get those snakes out of my space. I'm watching them for a friend and it's taking up your space. You're watching snakes? Okay. You and Llama, Harney, I don't know how to pronounce their name. Harney Llama. They have, I think they have 3 pet snakes. Y'all can keep your snakes. I'm not judging. I'm not a fan of snakes. So. Anyway, let's get started into this. Let me check this. This square. Okay. The background of this square, which they are saying black, I'm going to use this tan. Frog and Turtle Gaming. Really? Tisk. The solid scranny. Yeah, the solid scranny words. Yeah, you did owe that to me. The solid words. The solid grainy square is only a 5-round repeat. The spider web is going to be 8. So you do more spider webs than you do the background. I'm equipped to handle them. It was my job in college. Handled and took care of snakes, hawks, owls, and turtles. I'll have to post some pictures in Discord. Okay, one thing, Sophie. You can post pictures. Please do me one favor. If you post a picture of any snakes, can you do the spoiler thing? Because I know there are people who are sensitive to that. I just ask you do that. Because it's the same thing with Llama. When they posted it, yeah, they did the same thing. Because again, there are people who have... that will trigger them. Alrighty, so we're going to start with this... the square. Words. Okay, for round 1... Well, actually, not round 1. We're going to make a ring. You can do a magic ring. Actually, no. Don't do a magic ring. Because the center we're going to need to work into when we do the spider web for this. So don't do a magic ring. So we're going to put a slip knot on our hook. And we're going to chain 4. 2, 3, and 4. And slip stitch into the first chain to form a ring, and we've got our ring. Can pretty much handle any reptiles except spiders. Spiders aren't reptiles. They are arachnids. So someone hit me up today with a commission for a crocheted G-string. So after some of my commissions, I suppose I will crochet a thong. Fairy dust. You need to learn to say no. And something like that might have to be fitted. So, no. And my personal preference, crocheted items should not be worn solely between the waist and the knees. So no pants, no shorts, no G-strings, no underwear. Yeah, no. Alright, you're off to bed, Frog and Turtle Gaming. Okay, thank you for popping in. Get some sleep. I will chat with you later. Hope your toe is not broken. You know there are, but yeah, put them in that category. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to handle a spider. I mean, I'm okay with a little tiny little itty bitty little one. Yeah, but and like the daddy long legs, the ones with the really long skinny legs, I'm okay with. Technically, they are venomous, but their fangs are too small to harm a human. But I don't like any of the bigger ones. I mean, the cute one we're going to do tomorrow, I'm okay with. Obviously, it's not a real one, but so hopefully the spider, when I do it tomorrow, when I do the spider one tomorrow, will not trigger anybody. Again, it's not a real spider. It's yarn. Thank God I'm okay as long as they are far away from me. Yeah. Alrighty, so I've chained 4 and slip stitched into the first one to form your little ring. And for round 1, this is a 5 round for this part. For round 1, we're going to chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That counts as a double crochet and a chain 1 space. And into the double crochet, into the ring, we're going to put a double crochet, chain 1. We're going to do that 7 times. So into the ring, we're going to do a double crochet, chain 1. So we're going to end up having 8 of these spokes. So then, that's 2. So 1, 2, double crochet, chain 1, that's 3. Double crochet, chain 1, that's 4. A double, chain 1, that's 5. Double, chain 1, that's 6. Do a double, chain 1, 7. And a double, chain 1, 8. And then we're going to slip stitch into the third chain of that our initial chain. So we chained up 3 plus 1, so we chained up 4. And math, hello. So in the third one, the third chain, we're going to slip stitch, and that is round number 1. So we're going to make this little wagon wheel. I don't like spiders. Picture of them don't bother me, but I'm not a happy camper if one gets on me. Little tiny ones I'm okay with, but I don't want any other ones. So that is round number 1. And this will be a square, because we're going to square it up. Alrighty, so for round number 2, we're going to slip stitch into the chain space that's right next to it. Slip stitch into the space, and then we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. That counts as a double crochet. And into that same space, we're going to put in 2 more doubles. So essentially, we're going to have 3 doubles. Let me zoom in a little bit more. That's their 3 doubles. We're going to chain 2. And in that same space, we're going to put 3 doubles. This will be a corner. 2 and 3. So into that one space, we've got our chain 3, which counts as a double, 2 more doubles, chain 2, and 3 more doubles. So that is our corner. The very next chain space here, we're going to get 3 doubles. 2 and 3. That is our side. The next chain space, we're going to put in a corner. So it's 3 doubles, 2 chains, 3 doubles. So 3 doubles, so that's 1, 2, 3 doubles, 2 chains, and 3 doubles, all in that same space. And we're going to follow this pattern all the way around. What's everyone having for dinner? I am not certain what we're having for dinner. The next space gets 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, if anybody wants this pattern, type an exclamation point web. I think it's just web, not webs. I think it's just web. It's web. And that will be the blog. They also have a YouTube video of this also, so you can refer to that. But that is the link for their blog page. Wild rice soup over here. Ooh, that sounds good. And hey there, lumberjacks lady. Poor man steak, bologna sandwich. Actually, this morning, it's weird. Yes, I got up this morning. Well, it was actually right before I could fall asleep. I was hungry. I had a bologna and cheese sandwich. That's been my jam lately. There's no jam on it. I put mayonnaise on both slices of bread. One side gets golden spicy mustard, and then bologna and American cheese and maybe a little bit of black pepper. That's like so damn good. We're having barbecue chicken baked potatoes. Ooh, that sounds really good too. So our next space is going to be a corner, so it's 3 doubles, 2, 3 doubles, 2 chains, and 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3 doubles. It's not for dinner, but I noticed that Grammy was making a cake, and I kind of have an idea of what the cake is. She found some recipes, a couple different recipes, variations of a lemon velvet cake with lemon cream cheese frosting. And I'm like, that sounds really good, because I love lemon desserts, except I don't like lemon meringue pie. I don't like the jello jiggly, not the jello, but the custardy so much. But like cookies and cakes that are lemon, oh yeah. And I love cream cheese frosting, and if it's got lemon in it, it's like, that might be really good. So, alrighty, so the next space gets 3 doubles, because it's our last corner. Lemon must be popular there. She's always making lemon something. Well, not only her. I make... Wait, let me just finish this, because I can't speak and do the same at the same time. So there were 3 doubles, 2 chains, and then 3 doubles in this corner. So that will be our last corner. 2 and 3. And then our last space gets 3 doubles. 1, 2... and whoopsies, 3, and then we're going to slip stitch to the top of our chain 3 from our beginning. And essentially what we're making here is a solid granny square, except the center has got all these spokes in it. Yes, lemon is popular. I found this recipe for these lemon cookies. Back when I was young, there was a time I was young. Sunshine, the brand, the cookie snack company, Sunshine. I don't know if they still make it. They used to make animal crackers and a bunch of other things, but they used to have a cookie called lemon coolers. They were about that big around, and they were covered in powdered sugar, and they were very lemony. And they were like a kind of like a similar to like a Mexican or a Russian tea cake, but not as dry. I found a recipe that, in my opinion, are a whole lot better. So the past, I think about 2 years, I've made them. Yeah, it's part of my lineup of Christmas cookies that I do every year. Usually I make a batch of chocolate chip. I make a batch of an oatmeal, either regular oatmeal or oatmeal raisin, or both. I don't like raisins in my oatmeal cookies. I make peanut butter cookies. Sometimes I'll make peanut blossoms. Those are the ones with the Hershey Kiss in the center. Those are one of my favorites. The lemon ones, and I think last year I made these coconut ones, which were really good. So I'm like the cookie baker in the family. Um, I found a way to modify most cookie recipes so they are soft and chewy even after you've done baking them. Because I don't like a hard, crispy homemade cookie unless it's supposed to be like a ginger snap or something like that. I like more soft and chewy ones, and yeah. So cookie cookie baking season's coming up on us. And when I make them this year, I will post pictures in the Discord. Hey there, crafting spam. Sam, how are you? Yes, a spooder web. Yeah, relatively simple to make and very fun. There's lots of chains in the web part, but we're doing the background first. So that was round number 2. Round number 3, we're going to chain up 3, and in each stitch is going to get a double crochet. So we came up out of this one here, so we have 2 more here. So the next 2 are each going to get a double. And then in the corners, the difference we're going to make now is each corner is going to get 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and 2 double crochets. Instead of 3 doubles, 2 chains, and 3 doubles. And that's how we're going to do rounds 3, 4, and 5. Every stitch on the sides gets a double crochet, and the corners will get 2 doubles, 2 chains, 2 doubles. So it's nothing too complicated for this. 1, 2, and then each stitch along the side will get a double. But yes, fairy dust, we do like some lemon desserts. 1 and 2, and then 2 chains, and then 2 more doubles in the corner. Oh, another thing that's new that you might have noticed. Well, I don't know if you have noticed. Down below the chat, below the little chat message, the little bubble. Well, that's almost not a bubble. You'll have a number, your channel points. Hopefully you know what channel points are. The longer you watch, you earn channel points. They're free. I did add some redeems. I'm new to channel points, so that's a way to interact with. Thank you. I was going to take a drink anyway, but thank you. That's a way to interact with the channel. I still have to learn how to do custom ones and add other things, and I might add some fun sound alerts. I have to figure out how to do that. Maybe a small little graphic. I'm not going to do like some streamers. I've been in their streams, and it's just so much stuff on the screen, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, that's a little overwhelming. I don't want it to be too chaotic in here. A little chaos is fine, and so I still have to learn how to do that. But the ones I have in there are the pre-built ones that Twitch has. Burnt my tongue this morning and it sucked. Oh, I hate that. I hate it when I burn my tongue or bite my tongue. Ugh. I've done that many times. Oh, yeah, biting your cheek, too. Alrighty, so this is round number 3, 4, and 5. This is where you could easily make it bigger or smaller depending on what size you want. The key thing is, and when we started it, yeah, we established it. On each side, you want an odd number of double crochets on each side. So it's a variation of a solid granny square. Again, this is just the background for the web. So I've gone all the way around, and now I'm going to slip stitch into my top of the turning of not the turning of my chain for my starting one. Mine curls because I'm a tight hooker, so it will curl, but you can always flatten it out and you can always block it. And I'm going to do 2 more rounds just like that round we just did. So chain up 3, and then each stitch gets a double, and the corners get 2 doubles, 2 chains, and 2 doubles. You crochet tight too? Yeah. That's just my tension. But there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with crocheting loose. It's just the key thing is to have consistent tension. And those who are just starting out, that's something that you'll learn with time and practice. That's not something somebody can teach you. And it will happen. You're also a tight hooker? Yeah. My blanket stopped curling when I put borders on? Yes. Yes. Another way to help things stop curling, especially if you're doing rows back and forth, especially with a foundation, your chain, go up a hook just for the chain. That can help. Adding borders can help. Blocking can help if it's something that you're able to block. Blankets can be difficult to block because they're so large. My first baby blanket, you can see the tension difference. Yep. But like I said, that will even out the more you do it. Or should even out the more you do it. Put some diamond painting early. I did some diamond painting earlier today. Nice. If you want, you can post it in. If you have pictures, you could post it in the Discord. Because the Discord is not just for. I don't even know if you're part of the Discord. Discord is not for crochet. We are the craft. I am the crafty cub, and crafts. So, whatever your hobby, your craft, your whatever your interest is. Hope you have enough green for this pumpkin. Hope so. I took my all of my 3D pumpkins that I made last week, and they're downstairs in the dining room. So you can add some ambiance and decor for the fall. You got your desk back? Was it you? Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but I think you said you just moved. So I guess you digged it out, and we're now able to have a workspace. Oh, it was in storage. Gotcha. Yep. See, I kind of remember. I know you were in here the other day and mentioned that. So, well, that's good that you have your desk back. I need to hydrate, even though nobody's giving me the hydrate thing. But alrighty, so that's round number 4. I'm gonna do one more round, and obviously you can make this bigger if you need to. 3. So this is not too complex of a square. I'm really liking this music I found. I don't remember where I got it from. This is all copyright-free Halloween music. I don't know how many tracks I ended up getting, but they're kind of fun and whimsical, and I hope you can hear the music. And hope it's not too loud. Picture on Discord? Okay. When I get to the end of this round, we're going to end up finishing this off and weaving in the ends, and then I will we'll do some sharing of the Discord, and then before we do the web. We always like watching and looking at things that people have made or in the process of making. Need to do the pumpkins, they be cute? Yeah. There are so many different pumpkin patterns out there. The ones I showed are just 2 examples. There was another one I was gonna possibly do, but then I was like, okay, the ones I did, they're very involved, especially the braided one. There's one, I don't remember where I saw it. It had popcorn stitches, and I was like, ooh, I like that, but I didn't end up doing that one. If I have time, because I got so many different whips going on. I got the blankets, and I've got the samples I have to make, and the socks, which I need to get back to. I want to do that before it gets too cold. I want to possibly do the large braided pumpkin that we did last week. They have a large, well, popcorn stitches, not actual popcorn. Yeah, give me 1 second. Actually, when I get done this and we do the Discord, before we do the Discord, I will get the link for that popcorn pumpkin. Very textured. And I'll share it with everybody, and I will... What I need to do, and I need to get in the habit of this, and I can probably go back and do the ones we've done in the past month. I need to post the links of the things I show on stream, post them in the Discord, so everybody can do them even if they're not here live in the chat. Okay, I have a knot. I gotta retie this one because that knot was a nasty, nasty knot. Alrighty. Again, this is a square by Yarnutopia. They have a blog and they have a YouTube channel. I think they're the ones back in June when I did my garden theme, all June, the whole month of June. The one butterfly square and the dragonfly, I think, were Yarnutopias. I think I've done a couple other ones that they've done. And there's the link. Thank you, Nightbot. Nightbot is we've been in sync the past couple weeks or so. I'll mention something and then it will pop up. Alrighty, I'm here at the end. I'm going to slip stitch and do my join. I'm going to chain one. I'm going to cut and pull through. And I'm going to use my yarn needle. The yarn needle I normally use, I can't find. And it's not sharp because it's a yarn needle. But I don't know. I know Grammy is this way with sewing needles, certain hand needles. But you kind of have a favorite needle. And yeah, you can use other ones, but you got your favorite. And that was my favorite. But it's not the end of the world. I got plenty of needles. And this one's red. This is when I got that tin of needles. Came with that, so. Extras you keep in a baggie, yeah. But the other one it was a little bit shorter, and the eye was a little bit thinner, and I was like, that was like my favorite. So it must have slipped under something, or it's on the floor, and again, it's not gonna like go through my foot because it's blunt. So the last time I used it is when I finished that braided pumpkin last week, because I didn't, or when I did this, when I did the sample of the spider web. Anyway, it's around here somewhere. I'll find it. If not, no big deal. And it was only in this room. I didn't take it anywhere else. I didn't, like, move it. I'll have to do a deep clean. You'll find it when you're not looking for it. Yes. Yes. Kind of like, it was a few weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, I hit a stitch marker that disappeared. The same stitch marker disappeared on me twice. Because it disappeared, and I'm looking on the floor, and I go and look and move around, and I look back where I was, and there it was. I'm like, I wasn't there like a minute ago. And then I set it on the desk, and then somehow it disappeared, and it showed up again. It's a stitch marker. I'm not worried about a stitch marker because I don't have a favorite stitch marker. I have a favorite needle. It was weird. Alrighty, I'm just going to weave this in. Let's weave it in back the other way. Normally I would go 3 different directions, so I'm just going to go 2 for this. And I'm going to keep my schnibbles. What I did the other night is I sorted my schnibbles, so by color. So anything that was red, brown, green, whatever. So when I go to open up the fibers and card them, I can be more selective of what colors I'm going to use, so I can customize the yarn that I will spin at some point. Alrighty, so that is our base square. Before I forget, before we go to Discord, I'm going to find this link. It's right here. I know it's in my list of things. Here we go. Oh, it's a YouTube channel. I don't remember which YouTube channel it's from. We're going to copy this. I'm going to paste it. That right there is the link for the popcorn stitch pumpkin. And again, I have not made this one. Oh, come on. Tabs are moving all around. Let me find a picture of it. It's from a YouTube channel called This Southern Girl Can. Here we go. That is what the popcorn pumpkin looks like. I was like, that is super cool looking. So, I might do this off stream at some point. Or maybe I might save this for next year. If we do a pumpkin. I thought it was interesting with all of the textures. Yeah. So that's what that link is right there. I just Googled 3D crocheted pumpkins. And that was one of them that came up. And I was like, that's interesting. Alrighty, we're going to go. I got to change this. Need stuffing? Yeah. We are going to go to the Discord and we are going to see what Crafting Sam has posted. Let's open this up. We've got a diamond painting. I see floral here. I'm liking the colors so far with this red and I love the leaf, the different colorations, the different colors of green there on that leaf. Let me see if I can make. I don't know if I can make this any bigger. There we go. Very nice. I've only ever dabbled with diamond painting. I've never really done one. It's white. It's a white wolf coming out of a tree. Nice. Oh! And I see what you have there. You've got a pick stitch needle minder. I recognize that. I recognize that logo. That's Pix's logo. Very, very nice. Very, very cool. And we have another picture of it. Oh, okay. I can see it now. That's the nose of the wolf. Those are the eyes. Okay, I can start seeing. Okay, I can see it now. So first I'm like, I don't see a wolf, but I see it now. You won that 2 years ago? Nice. And what else do we have? Okay, that's it for that. And then, oh, is this your stash of diamond painting? You got quite a bit there. You've got your work cut out for you. Part of the ones that are in a box. Gotcha. And then, oh, you said this is how you left it a year ago. Well, you've made some progress. Definitely have made some progress. Thank you for sharing. Okay, let's move all of that to the side. Yeah, like I said, I've only ever started one small piece. Like, it was probably a little bit bigger than this square. And I think it was like a set of 4. And they were all like coordinating. Actually, I have it right here. And I haven't even finished it. Oh, there's some dust in that. Okay. There's that. Whoops. Let's see here. I've got a mess. I don't even know what that is. Okay. So, this was a set of 4 of them. So those are the 3 I haven't even opened up yet. And they're all in blues. Lots of blues. Variations of blues. And then, this is the one that I kind of started. So, That is what... I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Probably not doing this right, but... kind of like a... What do they call a mandala effect? Not a Mandela effect, a mandala, where it's like a symmetrical on all 4 sides. Again, I haven't touched this in years, so maybe at some point I might do this again. I don't know about doing it on stream, but I've dabbled in it. That's all I've ever done. I have a needle minder that's a cow being beamed up by a spaceship. I love it with all my heart. Oh, that sounds adorable. Smalls are good to try out. Words. Oh, come on. Everybody, check out So Royal. They are part of Mocha Loco. I know you do a bunch of different things on your channel. I've only ever caught your stream maybe a handful of times. I know you dye yarn. What else do you do? I can't remember. But oh, you're not part of it. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I was mistaken. I thought you were. But I've seen you in a lot of people's chats. Sew a lot, mostly dance costumes. Yeah, definitely check out Sew Royal's channel. Okay, I gotta keep up with chat. I was into diamond painting before I started cross stitch. It's total manageable size DP. I wish I had looked at that size before I bought mine. You get around, yep. So welcome. I don't know if you've ever been in my stream before. Mostly do Mostly I do crochet. Starting in the new year, we're going to do other things on stream. We're going to do cross stitch, which I've done in the past. We're going to do different types of embroidery. We're going to learn how to tat on and off stream. The traveling tatter has inspired me to learn to tat. I'm going to try to get better at knitting. I suck at knitting. We're going to try to improve that. We're probably going to do some fiber prep with my schnibbles or my scraps from my crochet. We're going to open up the fibers, card them, and then take that fluff that's been carded and spin them into yarn. I am not an expert spinner, so we're going to attempt to do that type of thing. I really need to make a list. I need to make a list of things I want to do on stream come the new year, because I have everything pretty much planned through the rest of the year until New Year's. So let me get something to drink. We are gonna start. What we're doing tonight is the Web We Weave Square by Yarnutopia. The link will come up in the chat. If you type in exclamation point web, you'll find the pattern for this. So we did our background, which is the black. And I didn't want to do black on camera because you wouldn't be able to see any of the stitches. And now we're going to do the web part, the fun part. The part that looks intimidating, it's not intimidating. If you can do front post double crochets and chain stitches, you could do the web. Alright, so let me get back to my pattern. Let's see here. If I can find it. Alrighty. So, we're going to find the center of our square. And one of the sides, so one of the spaces that are on the sides, not the corner ones, the side. We're going to attach your white or whatever yarn or color you're going to use for the web. And they want us to do chain 5. I'm going to change it up a bit. I'm going to join it with a standing double, which is the same as 3 chains, and then 2 more chains. So I'm going to start with a standing double into this space here. So I'm going to go into the center and into one of the side spaces, not the corners. So go into the center, up into that side space. Wait a minute, I got to do a standing double. So I'm going to wrap. We're going to do a double. Slip knot on the hook. We're going to wrap, go in, and we're going to have an add here. Actually, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the add before I get into this because I don't want it to interrupt what I'm going to be showing. So in about a minute or so, we'll go to add. It's only going to be a minute long, so it's not that long of an ad break. So when that happens, actually, let's resize this. So when we get back, we'll do the web. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sitting through that ad break. Alrighty. So, we're going to start with a standing double. So I'm going to put a slip knot on the hook, yarn over, and hold the yarn over. And then again, we're going to go in through the center of our square and into one of the spaces that are on the sides, not the corner. So we're going to go in. This can be a little bit cumbersome, and you're going to do a double crochet. You can always join like you normally would with a slip stitch and then chain up 5. But I'm going to do a standing double. So there's a standing double that counts as 3 chains, and I'm going to chain 2 more. So you can do the standing double with the 2 chains, or you can do 5 chains. It's all the same height. Alrighty, so we did that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do a double crochet into the next. We're going to go into the center of our square, and go into the next space and do a double crochet, and then we're going to chain 2, and then you're going to do the same thing again. You're going to go into the center, go into the next space. So you're working around not the posts, not the spokes of these stitches, but around that center ring, and you're going to do a double into each of these spaces. And in between each double, you're going to put in 2 single crochets. No, 2 chains. I knew what I meant. The words didn't come out right. So this is all going to be joined here at the center. We're not attaching anything to the rest of it until the very end, until our web is done. So we chain 2. We're going to do a double into there. Chain 2. You're going to go all the way around. So each of those spaces of that original round will have a double crochet into that space, separated by 2 chains. When we're making this, it is going to look like a mess. I promise you this will be a spider web. So I'm on my last one, and after you do your last one, you're going to chain 2, and you're going to slip stitch either into the top of your double crochet or into the 3rd chain up. And that is round 1 of the spider web. So you're making a circle, but all of the stitches are joined into the center, so the tops of your stitches are all free and loose. So that's round 1. We're going to have 8 rounds for the spider web. So round 2, we're going to chain 1, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do a front post double crochet around the next post. So I'm going to move that tail out of my way. So to do a front post double crochet, first let's zoom in a little. So we're going to yarn over, and then we find the next stitch, that post there. We're going to go put the hook behind it and come up on the other side, so the post is in front of the hook. That's why they call it a front post. Yarn over, bring it up, and then finish off the double. So yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. Front post double. And now you're going to chain 3, and then you're going to front post double around the next one, and then chain 3. And you're going to do that all the way around. And chain 3. And this is how we're going to grow out the web. 1, 2, 3. Front post double. 1, 2, 3. Front post double. 2, 3. And then we're not there yet, but when we get back to our first one that we did, we're just going to slip stitch to join. So I'm going to do chain 3, and we're going to slip stitch around the front post double here. Slip stitch, and that is round 2 of the web. We're going to chain 1, and around the same post, we're going to do a front post double, and now we're going to chain 4. The first round, the chains in between the in between the doubles were 2. The next round we did 3. This round we're going to do 4, and we're going to keep doing that until we get 8 chains between the doubles. So that's how we're going to make it wider. It's kind of our increase. So that was chain 4, front post double around that front post double, chain 4, and then the front post double. You work that all the way around. Two, 3, 4. So again, we're not stitching anything on our base anymore. That was just the first round of it. When we get it to the size we need, then we will tack it down to our base square. One, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to slip stitch around our first front post of that round. And that was round number 3. Chain 1, front post double around that same front post double, and now we're going to chain 5. And then front post around the front post. So the web goes pretty quick. You just got to remember, each round you're adding 1 chain to what you did in the previous round. Hopefully this makes sense. 2, 4, 5. So when I first made my sample the other day, and I'm reading it and I'm following the video, and I'm like, huh? But then I was like, oh, I got it. Hey there, Seagam, how are you? You missed it earlier. Daniel was in here for a little bit after he was done streaming. 3, 4, 5. But he had to go to bed. 5. Speaking of spooky things, there's Seagam. 2, 3, 4, 5. Slip stitch to our front post double, and that was round number 4. We're going to do 3 more rounds like this, but each time we're increasing the number of chains between our front post doubles. So we chain 1 just to get some height, front post double around that same stitch, and now we're going to chain 6. The real noise that I make when you leave, yeah, hallelujah, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why that audio command did not work. I think it worked for somebody earlier today. Actually, Daniel played it. Frog and Turtle Gaming played it. So I don't know why it works for some people and doesn't work for others. I can never spell that word. Oh, you didn't spell it right. Wait. Worked for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, this is, yes, that is true. No, I'm joking. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta remember. Okay, I got half of it done. Gotta keep going. So yeah, we're making this spider web square. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6. Because it's October and it's spooky season. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I got one more front post double, and then the chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slip stitch into our front post double. And that was round number 5. We're going to do 2 more rounds. And yeah, this is looking like a hot mess, like a tangled web. Chain 1, and then front post double around the one that's right there. And now we're going to chain 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And just doing front post doubles. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. So I didn't ask this earlier. What is everybody working on? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or I might have asked it. I don't remember if I asked it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trying to form this front post double and it's not letting me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then up. The chain came out. And I'm going to slip stitch to join that one. That was row number 6. So now we're going to chain up. We're going to do one more round. And this time we're going to chain 8 in between. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then front post double. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Five, 6, 7, 8. Found the courage to start the front panel of the sweater. I plan on doing Intarsia color work on it, but I haven't done it before. Thankfully, I have a lot of rows before that comes up. Ooh. I've only ever done intarsia crochet. Wait, you're knitting, right? Or are you crocheting? I can't remember what everybody's doing. I've done intarsia crochet once. I did not like it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one's knit. It's the Weasley sweater for your cousin's wife. Gotcha. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is round number. That was round number 7. So as we got this big old mess coming out of the center of this poor square. It looks like a funnel. Let me get something to drink. Okay. We're going to slip stitch into the chain space that's right there. And let me just double check this pattern real quick. Hang on the center. Alrighty, so to do round number 8, we're going to put the mess to the side, and we're going to focus on the square. You should have an odd number of stitches here, so let's count. I think we should have 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yes, we have 21. So you're going to find that middle stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's the middle stitch here. And we're going to mark it with a stitch marker. I suggest doing that so it's easier for when you go and when we attach it. You don't have to count each time. So count now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And this would work if you have a bigger square. You'd still find that middle stitch and mark the middle stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. So we're going to mark our middle stitch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to stretch it out. And it should be, doesn't have to be exact, but if we stretch it, it should be kind of close to the size. If you need to, you can add another round of your spider web to make it close. This will be stretched. So you can always add another round. And again, if you add another round, you're going to increase the number of chains between there by 1. So this had 8. If you do another round, there'll be 9 chains in between your front post doubles. Alrighty, so what we're going to end up doing is we've slip stitched over into the space. So the stitch to the left of our stitch marker, we're going to do a single crochet. And we're actually going to be going around this chain space. So go into the chain space and in the stitch to the left of that, and you're going to single crochet around the space from the web and into that stitch, that first stitch, to the one stitch to the left of your stitch marker. And then you're going to be doing that all the way across. Let Let me just double check something. Yes. You're going to do this all the way across. So they're all going to be in the space. So you go under the web and into the next stitch and do single crochets. Now as you keep going, you're going to notice you're going to run out of room for your web. And when you get to that point, like I am now, gently tug on your web here, and you've got more room. That's going to help stretch the web into shape. I got one more stitch, counting all the stitches on the base square. So in my case I had 10. So there's 10 there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the front post double crochet stitch and into the corner. And we're going to put in a single crochet, chain 2, and into that same stitch and into the corner. So you're going through the stitch from the web, the actual stitch, not the chain space of the web, the stitch and the corner space, and do another single crochet. And now that is half of one side done, and you've tacked down a corner. And you're going to do the same thing over here. These 10 stitches are all going to be stitched together with this space. So that is why I said if you need, add another round of your web. So it'll lay flat. You can adjust this. I don't think I have to adjust mine. You can kind of pull this. This is something that probably will have to be blocked because of the tension and everything. So I had to block mine, my sample. Alrighty, so now we've come to the stitch marker. So when we do there, we're going to go into the stitch of our web. So insert it in there and insert into where the stitch marker is, because that's the midpoint, and do a single crochet. That tacks that down. And now you're going to do the same thing from the midpoint to the corner. All of those stitches are going to be single crocheted together with this chain space. And again, pull that a little if you need to. Okay, I've come to the corner, so I'm going to go into the top of the front post double crochet of the web, into the corner space of my square, do a single, chain 2, and a single. Still, you're going to treat both layers as one, like we're doing the whole time, all the way around. It's just, we're sandwiching them together. So you can start to see this is starting to open up, and this can move. This can move around. So it's only going to be tacked down in the center and all the way around the outside. So the rest of it's going to be free flowing. Free floating, not flowing. And then the same thing. You're going to just do your single crochets around that chain space of the web and into each individual stitch from your background. Okay, I need to pull my web a little bit just so there's enough space to get those last couple stitches. I'm at the midpoint. I'm going to do a single crochet through the stitch on the web and through the midpoint stitch, and then just keep going. And you're going to do this all the way around until you get back to where you started from. And when you start, you're going to go through that last, or your first front post double into the stitch and into the midpoint stitch of your base. The stitches themselves are not complex. It's just the construction, working with 2 layers at the same time. So basically you're sandwiching 2 squares together is one way of looking at it. Okay, I'm at my corner, chain 2, and my corner. I need to pull on the web a little bit more. And like I said, when we're done, we're going to shape it, and blocking is encouraged. I'm not going to do it tonight, but maybe I should do another demo on blocking. I think I've done it once or twice before on stream. Alrighty. I'm at the corner, chain 2. This is my last corner, and I got 10 more stitches to do, or 11 more stitches actually. Alrighty, I got that stitch to do, and now my last stitch, I'm going through the front post double crochet, or as best as I can get it, and into that middle stitch, and then chain 1. I'm going to cut, pull through. I'm going to remove my stitch markers because we're done. We're going to weave in our ends, and now we're going to shape it. So you're going to pull it into shape, and blocking is highly advised with this square. And that is the web we weave square. Let me weave in my ends. I didn't... One thing I should have done is our starting tail of our web. If I can find where it went. Here it is. The starting tail. I should have, after the first couple rounds of the web, I should have moved it towards the back. So, let me just move that towards the back of the square. And we're going to weave it in. Since it is the web we weave, we wove the spider web, and now we're weaving in our tails. That. I could have made another round of my web so it wouldn't pull in as much, but blocking does help a lot. There we go. So that one has not been blocked. It's a little rounded. And this one, even though it's been blocked, it's still a little rounded. But, again, I could have done another round of that. So you can kind of see the difference between blocking and non-blocking. That is the Web We Weave Square by Yarnutopia. So we've kicked off our Halloween theme. Again, Mondays and Tuesdays in October will be Halloween. Tomorrow, and I don't have the sample of it yet, but tomorrow, that's not what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be doing this. This is the Garden Heart Spider Square. It looks really complicated. I've watched the video a couple times. I've started my center of it. I did start the center, and the center is you can't see that. The center is a little heart to form the abdomen of the spider. So I'm going to work more on this tonight and have a sample for you, and I will post it in the Discord when I get my sample done. So that will be tomorrow. So this is our spider week. Again, check out the Discord. ! Actually, let me do it now. Let me do the thing and the thing. Check out the Discord. We post our whips and our foes over there. We support each other. We ask questions. There's a bunch of resources over there. I will be posting links to some of the past things that I've done on stream, so you can get the actual link where I got the idea from. I also have a merch section over there. You can also get the merch link here. You can also, again, if you when I'm not live, you can go in the Discord and check out the merch. Get the link to the merch store. I've got a couple different items on there for sale. Also, I have a YouTube channel. All of my streams are uploaded to the YouTube channel when I'm done streaming, unedited, so you can go back and find previous streams. And let me take a looky here. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on over here. Okay. We could either go to cross stitch. we can go to... Give me 1 second, everybody. I gotta look at something. Oh, they're getting ready to leave. Yeah, they're getting ready to leave. Alrighty. So, we're going to go raid somebody. We're either going to go to somebody who's cross-stitching, or they're crocheting an amigurumi. Actually, I know where we're going to do. I know where we're going to go raid. Again, I will be on tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern for our Spider Square. Check that out. Again, like I said, check out the YouTube channel, the Discord, the merch store, all the things, all the things, all the things. We're going to go raid Pick Stitch. We raided him a little while ago. He might be ending soon. I'm not certain. But we're going to go raid Pix. So if you're not familiar with Pix, he crochets, he cross stitches, he does Lego pixel art, he plays games, part of Moco Loco. Fun time over there, a lot of chaos. So definitely stick around for the raid, show him some love. I will be on tomorrow night at 6 Eastern. We're going to start the raid here. And I'm waiting for the thing so I can click the button and the thing that us streamers do. Alrighty, so we're going to go and raid. Everybody have a good evening.